This is the first video of the new week, and we're going to continue with chapter 12. This needs to be finished by now, chapter 10 and starting of chapter 12. And I want you to make a photo of your homework and upload it in OneNote. If you don't know how to do that, please contact me through Teams or through email, because I would really like you to do that. Okay, in this video we're going to talk about area, the base, volume, cube and cuboid, and after this video you can do exercise 11, 12, 13 and C3. And the goal of this video is that you know how to make a formula of the area and the volume of a cuboid or a cube. Okay, if you have questions about the previous homework, please let me know. I hope you already did that if you had questions, but please let me know if you had trouble doing your exercises. Okay, what we see over here is a rectangle and a triangle. And if I ask you to calculate the area of these figures, then area means oppervlakte. Okay, I expect you to know how to calculate the area of the rectangle. It's just 5 times 10 is 50. And because we calculated the area, you need to write square centimeters behind the 50. So this, you pronounce it as square centimeters. If you want to calculate the area of a triangle, then you need to do 4 times 20. But then if you just stop over here, then you calculate the area of a rectangle. And the triangle is exactly the half of it. So you need to do times a half. And then you get 4 times 20 is 80, times a half is 40 square centimeters. Okay. You also need to know how to calculate the volume, in Dutch it's inhoud, and the area of a cuboid. And this is a cuboid and not a cube because the sides are rectangles. And if the sides are only squares, then it's a cube. So now it's a cuboid. Okay. The base of this cuboid is a rectangle. Base, that means the ground of this figure. So it means grondvlak, base. The base of this cuboid is a rectangle that measures 3 centimeters by 8 centimeters. We can see that over here. And the height of this cuboid is p centimeters. So we don't really know what the height is. With this information, you should be able to make a formula of the volume of this cuboid. And how can you calculate the volume of a cuboid? Well, then first you need to know what the base is, the area of the base, and then you multiply that with the height. So what you're going to do for volume, we use the letter V, the variable, and then you do the base times the height. So 8 times 3, that's the base, times P. And because we're learning how to make formulas shorter, we can write this shorter, because 8 times 3 is 24, and we don't write the multiplication sign anymore, so 24p, that is the formula of the volume of this cuboid. And now if we know that p is 2, for example, then you can calculate the actual volume. Okay, well, you can also be asked to make a formula of the area of this cuboid, and then you need to calculate all the rectangles of this cuboid and then add it together. So we have 2 of these rectangles of p by 8. So if we want to make a formula of the area, the oppervlakte, then we start with the letter A. And then first we're going to calculate the area of this rectangle, and that is 8 times p is 8p. And we also have it in the back of this cuboid, so we have another one. Okay, then if you want to calculate the surface or the area of this rectangle, we do 3 times p, and that's 3p. We also have this one over here, it's hidden, so plus 3p. And then we have the base 2 times, which is 8 times 3, so 24, and also on top, so plus 24. And then if I ask you to write this shorter, you should be able to do that. A is 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 3 is 19, plus 3 is 22p, plus 48. We cannot write this shorter because those are not like terms. So they don't recognize each other. So you have to write it like this. So now you should be able to make a formula of the area, de oppervlakte, and the volume, de inhoud, of a cuboid and a cube. And now you can make exercise 11, 12, 13, and C3. Good luck!